Series 1. Episode 9, Build a Team That Wins. Welcome back to Office Hours with IB, your Monday morning founder fuel. Today, we're diving into a truth every visionary eventually faces. You cannot build something extraordinary alone. You can be brilliant, disciplined, hardworking, but if you're building anything bigger than yourself, you will reach a moment where your vision becomes too heavy to carry solo. Not because you're weak, but because you're growing, and growth demands support. So today, we're talking about how to build a team that wins, not just a team that works one. Start with vision. Not tasks. A winning team doesn't follow instructions, they follow vision. People don't wake up inspired by, do this, do that. They move when you say, this is the mission. This is the future we're building. This is the impact we're here to make. When your vision is clear, the right people will rise to meet it. When your vision is foggy, even talented people will stumble. And that clarity starts with you. Real founder story: Sarah Blakely and the Spanx team. When Sarah Blakely started Spanx, she had no connections, no investors, no background in the fashion industry. What she did have was clarity. She packed boxes herself. She wrote her own patent by hand. She pitched stores. She hustled. But when her company started growing faster than her capacity, she knew she couldn't do it alone. Her first hire, not the most experienced person, but someone who believed in the mission just as deeply as she did. As Sarah says, I hired based on energy and alignment. People who believed this would work. That tiny, deeply committed team helped Spanx scale into a global powerhouse. Here's the lesson. A winning team is built on alignment, not resumes. Character before skill. Commitment before credentials. 2. Hire for alignment. Not just skills can be trained. Character cannot. The companies you admire, Apple, Netflix, Canva, Stripe, didn't become world-class just because they hired smart people. They hired aligned people. People who think like owners. People who take initiative. People who push the mission forward even when no one is watching. Winning teams don't ask, what should I do? They ask, what can I do to move us forward? 3. Build a culture where people think, not wait. This is where leadership matters. Delegation is not dumping tasks. Delegation is trusting people with outcomes. You're not hiring to lighten your workload. You're hiring so the mission expands beyond your hands. Your team should not be waiting for you. They should be anticipating, innovating. Owning this only happens when you create a space where people feel safe to lead. Book, Insight, Leaders Eat Last, by Simon Sinek talks about the concept of a circle of safety, an environment where people feel safe to contribute, speak up, innovate, and even fail. And here's the gold. People only take ownership where they feel safe. When your team trusts you, they rise. They take risks. They become creative. They solve problems before they reach your desk. Winning teams are not built on pressure. They're built on trust, and that trust starts with you. Short story: the relay race. Imagine a 4x100 relay race. You could be the fastest runner on the track, the strongest, the most skilled. But if the baton handoff is sloppy, if the team is not aligned, if the energy doesn't match, you will lose every single time. In business, your baton is the vision. Your ability to communicate it clearly, hand it over confidently, and trust your team to run their leg determines whether you win. A winning business is not a solo sprint. It's a coordinated relay. The founder reality check. Every successful founder reaches the same moment of truth. My effort got me here, but my team will take me further. Airbnb scaled when the founders built a team. Netflix succeeded because Reed Hastings cultivated a culture of ownership. Stripe grew because the Collison brothers hired high integrity people who aligned with their mission from day one. Your dream will demand the same of you. 5. Your energy sets the tone. A team reflects its founder. If you're inspired, they rise. If you're disciplined, they sharpen. If you're scattered, they lose direction. You want a winning team? Become a winning leader. Your energy is culture. Your clarity is culture. Your standards are culture. Final thought to you. Don't just need a team. You need a team that wins. A team that believes what you believe, feels connected to the mission, owns their role, trusts you, and is trusted by you. Because the truth is simple. A winning team doesn't just support the vision. They accelerate it. They multiply it. They carry it further than you ever could alone. Your dream is bigger than your 2 hands. And the world you're building needs the right people beside you. I'll see you next week for another powerful session. Welcome to Office Hours with IB, where every setback is a setup for your next success. Subscribe now and join me next Monday, same time, same space, for another powerful session to fuel your week as a founder.